Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back. Today is the fifth lesson of coordinate geometry for A levels. In the last four lessons, we have studied in detail all the concepts of coordinate geometry required for A level exams. In the first lesson, we learned about the gradient of a straight line and its formula to calculate the gradient. We also discussed the relationship between the gradients of parallel and perpendicular lines, and we also discussed the collinearity of 3 points. In the second lesson, we learned two formulae. One was the distance formula to find the distance between two given points, and the second one was the formula for finding the midpoint of two given points. In the third lesson, we learned about equations of a straight line, four different forms of equations of straight line, and solved some miscellaneous questions. And in fourth lesson, we solved many miscellaneous questions to get ready for past year exam paper. Now, this is the lesson number 5, and in today's lesson, we will solve few past year exam questions from inequalities. Dear student, the first question is, we are given a curve y square is equal to 12x and a equation of a line 3y is equal to 4x plus 6. Y square is equal to 12x and 3y is equal to 4x plus 6. These two curves intersect at 2 points and we have to find the distance between those 2 points. First of all, we will need to find those 2 points. How do we find the distance between the two different graphs? We find the intersection points of two different graphs. We find their simultaneous solution. Here, first equation is 3y is equal to 4x plus 6, or I can write y is equal to 4 by 3x plus 2. Second equation is quadratic, y square is equal to 12x. I got the value of y from linear equation and I am putting it into this equation. 4 over 3x plus 2 whole square is equal to 12x. Expanding the square, I got this equation. Now I will multiply the whole equation by 9. 16x square plus 36 plus 148x is equal to 108x. 16x square minus 60x plus 36 is 0. 4 is common. 4x square minus 15x plus 9 is equal to 0. 4x square minus 12x minus 3x plus 9. I am splitting the middle term to calculate the two values of x. 4x into x minus 3 minus 3 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. X minus 3 into 4x minus 3 is equal to 0. I will get two values of x. What was y? Y was equal to 4 over 3x plus 2. So when I will put 4 over 3 into x plus 2, so I will get y is equal to 6. And when I will put 4 over 3 into x plus 2, I will get y is equal to 3. So 2 points are 3, 6 and 3 by 4, 3. We were not required to find these points. Actually, we were required to find the distance between these 2 points. So, distance between these 2 points will be, I will use distance formula, x1 minus x2 square, 3 minus 3 over 4 square, plus y1 minus y2 square and its under root. This will be 12 by 3, 9 over 4 square plus 3 square. This will be 81 over 4 plus 9. This will be 125, I guess. 9 3 are 36. 81 over 16 it will be. So I will get 81 plus 144 over 16 square root, 15 over 225, 15 over 4, which will be 3.75 exactly. I hope this is clear. Let us move to the second question. See this question. We are given 3 points A 3 1, B 13 11. This is 3 1. This is 13 11. This C is 6 15. They are shown in the diagram, and it is also given that perpendicular from C to AB meets AB at D. We have to find the equation of CD and the coordinates of D. Equation of CD. What is gradient of AB? This is equal to 11 minus 3 y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, 13 minus 1, 8 over 12, which will be 2 by 3. So what will be the gradient of CD? Gradient of CD will be negative reciprocal of this, because CD is perpendicular to AB. So I have taken the gradient of CD. Now I will form the equation of CD. C is 615. C point is 615. 615 is the point and this is the gradient. I will find the equation of CD by using gradient point form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. 2y minus 30 is equal to minus 3x plus 18, and 2y plus 3x is equal to 48. I got equation of CD. This was the first part. In the second part, we are required to find the coordinates of D. D is basically intersection of two lines. This is the line CD whose equation we just calculated, and this is line AB whose gradient is known, 2 points are known. I am using gradient point form to find its equation. When I will have the equation of this line as well, I will solve that equation simultaneously with this one to find the coordinate of D. So what is the gradient of AB? It is calculated in part 1. Coordinates of A are 1, 3. So equation of AB will be given y minus y1, this is y1, is equal to m into x minus x1. 3y minus 9 is equal to 2x minus 2, or 3y minus 2x is equal to 7. This is the second equation. Dear student, I have got two equations and I need to find the intersection point of these two lines whose equation I have. So I will solve these equations simultaneously, equation A and B, to get the coordinates of D. Let us solve this equation. 3y, 2y. So I will multiply this equation by 2. 6y minus 4x is equal to 14. This equation by 3. 6y plus 9x is equal to 48 into 3, 144. Now I will subtract this equation and I will get 13x is equal to 130. x is equal to 10. For x is equal to 10, I will put over here 3y minus 20 is equal to 7. 3y is equal to 27. Y is equal to 9. X is 10, y is 9. It means coordinates of D are 10, 9. This was our question number 2. I hope this is clear. Now we are moving to third question of today's lesson. The diagram shows a rectangle ABCD. A is 214. A point is 214 and point B is minus 28, and it is given that C lies on x-axis. C lies on x-axis. What we have to do? We have to find the coordinates, the equation of BC. First we have to find the equation of this BC, and then we will have to find the coordinate of C and D. Okay. First of all, for equation of BC, I know one point, but I don't have an other point, so I cannot find its gradient. For its gradient, I will use the gradient of AB, whose 2 points are known. So first of all, I am calculating the gradient of AB. Gradient of AB. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This will be 6 over 4. 14 minus 8, 6 over 4, which will be 3 by 2. So what is gradient of BC? Gradient of BC will be its negative reciprocal, minus 2 by 3. Now I will find equation of BC. Equation of BC. Y minus y1 is equal to gradient m into x minus x1. This is x1. 3y minus 24 is equal to minus 2x minus 4. When I will simplify it, I will get 3y plus 2x is equal to 20. Now, C is the point which lies on a BC, and y coordinate of C is 0. I will put y 0, I will get x is equal to 10. Coordinates of C are x10, y0. I hope this is clear. Okay, now I have calculated the equation of BC. I have found the coordinate of C. Now we have to find the coordinate of D. Dear student, look over here. Coordinates of A are known, B are known, C are known. Coordinate of C are 10, 0. And coordinate of D, let it be xy. We know a property of a parallelogram that if there are 4 vertices of a parallelogram, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, and x4, y4 consecutive vertices of any parallelogram, then x1 plus x3 is equal to x2 plus x4, and y1 plus y3 is equal to y2 plus y4. Rectangle is also a parallelogram. So by using this concept, I will find x1 is minus 2 plus x is equal to 2 plus 0. Minus 2 plus x is equal to 2 plus 0. Similarly, I will put minus 2 plus x is equal to 2 plus 0, and similarly I will put 8 plus y is equal to 14 plus 0. 8 plus y is equal to 14 plus 0. From here I will get x is equal to 4, y is equal to 6. Coordinates of D are 4, 6. This is one way of doing this. The shortest possible way, I should say. Second way is to find, we have the equation of we can find the equation of CD, we can find the equation of AD, and we can solve these two equations simultaneously to get the coordinate of D. You will get the same answer. Third way of doing this is by using vector geometry. Find vector AD. Vector AD will be, AD vector will be 2 minus x, 14 minus y. And vector BC will be minus 2 minus 0 and 8 minus 0, which is minus 2, 8. Now these two vectors are equal. Opposite sides are equal in length and they are parallel. So these two sides are equal. I will say if 2 minus x is equal to minus 2 and 14 minus y is equal to 8. From here I will get x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 6. Same answer. So there are three different ways to solve this question. Number one, the way I used by using this property. Number two was formation of equation and then solving them simultaneously. And number three was using vector geometry. I hope this is clear. Now we are moving to question number 4. There are 3 points given. A is 3, 8. B is 6, 2. And C is 10, 2. They are shown in the diagram. Point D is such that the line DA is perpendicular to AB and DC is parallel to AB. DA is perpendicular to DC, AB, and DC is parallel to A. Calculate the coordinate of D. We have to find the coordinate of D. Now, in order to find the coordinates of D, we will need the equation of AD and equation of DC. We only know the gradient of AB. So, gradient of AB is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This will be 6 over minus 3 minus 2. What will be gradient of DC? It will be same. And what will be the gradient of AD? It will be 1 by 2. Because AD is perpendicular to AB. So its gradient will be its negative reciprocal, and DC is parallel to AB. So its gradient will be equal to this. Now actually I am going to find the equation of DC and equation of AD. AD passes through 3, 8. Point is 3, 8. So I will find its equation. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. 2y minus 16 is equal to x minus 3. 2y minus x is equal to 13. This is the first equation. For the second equation, I will use this gradient, and point used will be 10, 2. 10, 2. So its equation will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus 2 is equal to minus 2x plus, this is 22. So I will solve these two equations simultaneously and find the coordinates of D. I am leaving this solution to you. You can easily solve this. Solution will give you the coordinates of D. Let us move to our next question. Next question is the diagram. In the diagram, point A and C lie on the line. Point A and C lie on the line Let us solve the next question. In the diagram, point A and C lie on x-axis and y-axis respectively. A lies on x-axis, C lies on y-axis, and the equation of AC is 2y plus x is 16. This equation of this line is given. Point B has coordinate 2, 2. The perpendicular from B to AC meets AC at x. That is BX is perpendicular to AC. We have to find the coordinate of x. So dear student, first of all, we need the equation of BX. Equation of AC is given. From the given equation, we see 2y plus x is equal to 16. 2y plus x is equal to 16. Y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 8. Okay, so gradient of AC is minus 1 by 2. What will be the gradient of BX? Gradient of BX will be its negative reciprocal 2. Line BX passes through 2, 2. So its equation will be y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y is equal to 2x minus 2. This is equation of BX. Now what will I do? I will find I have the equation of AC. Equation of AC is y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 8. I will solve these two equations simultaneously and get the coordinates of x. Minus 1 by 2x plus 8 is equal to 2x minus 2. 10 is equal to 5x over 2. X is equal to 4. I hope this is clear. For x is equal to 4, I will get y is equal to 2 into 4, 8 minus 2, 6. Coordinates of x are 4, 6. So we are done with first part. Point coordinates of this is 4, 6. Let me copy this question for you, this diagram for you, so that we use it again. We have calculated the coordinates of x, and now in the second part we are given that point D is such that quadrilateral ABCD has AC as line of symmetry. ABCD we are given that point D is somewhere here such that the quadrilateral ABCD, this quadrilateral ABCD has AC as its axis of symmetry. We have just calculated the coordinates of x, which are 4, 6. So if this AC is axis of symmetry and this BD is perpendicular to AC, it means that x is midpoint of B and D. So we can find the coordinates of D very easily. Coordinate of B are 2, 2. Coordinates of midpoint is 4, 6. This is D. Let D be xy. So how will we calculate D? X plus 2 over 2. Y plus 2 over 2. That is midpoint of these two is equal to 4, 6. From here, x plus 2 over 2 is equal to 4. Y plus 2 over 2 is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 and y is equal to 10. So coordinate of D are 6, 10. This was first part. First thing we needed to find the coordinates of D. Now we have to find the perimeter of ABCD. Perimeter of ABCD. Dear student, we know the coordinates of B, we know the coordinate of D, but we don't know the coordinate of A and C. All we know that A lies on x-axis, C lies on y-axis, and both these points lie on this equation. Y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 8. Y is equal to minus 1 by 2x plus 8. If I put y is equal to 0, I will get 1 by 2x is equal to 8, x is equal to 16. It means 16, 0 are coordinates of A. And if I put x is equal to 0, I will get y is equal to minus 1 by 2 into 0 plus 8. Y is equal to 8. I will get 0, 8 coordinates of C. Now I have coordinates of all the four vertices and I need to find the perimeter of this quadrilateral. It is very obvious that AB distance is equal to AD distance. Also BC distance is equal to CD distance. Actually, I just need to find AB distance and BC distance. AB distance will be by using distance formula x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. This will be 16 minus 2, 14 square plus minus 2 square. It is 200 square root, which is also equal to AD distance. Similarly, BC distance will be calculated with the help of this formula. BC distance is equal to B is 2, 2 and C is 0, 8. 2 minus 0 square plus 2 minus 8 square root. Dear student, it will be 4 plus 36 square root, 40 square root. Now perimeter of ABCD will be equal to AB distance plus BC distance plus CD distance plus DA distance. This will be 2 times 200 square root plus 40 square root. And when you will solve it, this will be approximately, you will find it by calculator, this will be 14.93 and to 1 decimal place, it will be 14.9 units. This was your question number. It was question number 5. Let us move to our next question. Question number 6. The diagram shows point ABC lying on the line 2y is equal to x plus 4. Point A lies on y-axis. AB is equal to BC. The line from D is 10 minus 3 to B is perpendicular to AC. We have to calculate the coordinate of B and C. Dear student, the equation of this line is given. I will first form the equation of line BD to find their intersection point B. Gradient of AC from this line. If I convert this line, 2y is equal to x plus 4, I will get y is equal to 1 by 2x plus 2. So its gradient is 1 by 2. Gradient of AC is 1 by 2. It means gradient of BD will be equal to minus 2. Right? Now gradient of BD is given and it also passes through 10 minus 3. So by gradient point form, I will form this equation. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y plus 3 is equal to minus 2x plus 20. Y is equal to minus 2x plus 23. This is the equation number 2. This was the equation number 1. I will solve these equations simultaneously to get coordinates of B. 1 by 2x plus 2 is equal to minus 2x plus 23. 25 is equal to 5 by 2x. X is equal to 10. I think something went wrong. This is 23. This will be y is equal to 1 by 2x plus 2 and y is equal to this is actually 17. This is mistake over here. So I will make it 17. By doing so, I will get 5 by 2x is equal to 15, x is equal to 6. I hope this is clear. For x is equal to 6, y will be 6 over 2, 3 plus 2, 5. So coordinates of b will be 6, 5. So we are done calculating coordinates of b. Now, coordinate of c we need to calculate. It is given that AB distance is equal to BC distance. Let the coordinate of C be. Coordinates of A are, they can be calculated. This is the equation of this line. By putting x is equal to 0 over here, we will get y2. So coordinates of A are 0, 2, and coordinates of B are 6, 5, and coordinates of C are x, y. It is given that AB distance is equal to BC distance, that is B is midpoint of A and C. So I can write 0 plus x over 2 and 2 plus y over 2 is equal to 6, 5. X over 2 plus y plus 2 over, x over 2 is equal to 6, y plus 2 over 2 is equal to 5, x is equal to 12, y is equal to 8. So coordinates of C will be 12, 8. I hope this is clear. Last question for today's lesson. The diagram shows a rectangle ABCD. The point A is 0, -2 and point C is 12, 14. And we are also given that diagonal BD is parallel to x-axis. This diagonal BD is parallel to x-axis. It means y coordinate of B and D are same. Explain why y coordinate of D is 6. Dear student, I just in question number 2 or 3, we just discussed this thing. I need to find the y coordinate of D. Let D be xy. What will be the coordinate of B? Y coordinate will be same, y, because this is line parallel to x-axis. So y will be same. X coordinate will be different. Can I write 0 plus 12 is equal to x plus, let this be h, and -2 plus 14 is equal to y plus y. In any parallelogram, x1 plus x3 is equal to x2 plus x4, y1 plus y3 is equal to y2 plus y4. From here I will say 12 is equal to 2y and y is equal to 6. So we have explained that y coordinates of D is 6. The x coordinate of D is h. No, we have calculated this is 6. It means this is also 6. This is h. Y coordinate of D is h. Express the gradient of AD, gradient of AD and gradient of CD in terms of h. So what will be the gradient of AD and gradient of CD? Student, gradient of AD will be equal to, look over here, y2 minus y1, 6 plus 2 over x2 minus x1. x2 is h and x1 is 0. h minus 0. This will be h. That is 8 over h. This is gradient of AD. What will be gradient of CD? 14 minus 6 over 12 minus h. 14 minus 6 over 12 minus h. This will be 8 over 12 minus h. Hope this is clear. So we have calculated the express the gradient of AD and CD in terms of H. Now we have to calculate the x coordinates of D and B. X coordinates of D and B. Okay. From here, can I write 8 over H multiplied by 8 over 12 minus H is equal to minus 1. Gradient of AD and gradient of CD, their product is minus 1 because AD and CD are perpendicular. I will write 64 over 12H minus H square is equal to minus 1. I will further solve it. 64 is equal to H square minus 12H. 0 is equal to H square minus 12H minus 64. 0 is equal to H square. I am splitting the middle term to find two values of H. Dear student, one value of H is minus 4, second value of H is 16. Coordinates of D. D is over here, so H will be 16, this H will be 16 and this H will be minus 4. So we have calculated the x coordinates of D and B. Now we have to calculate the area of a rectangle ABCD. This is very simple. What you will do, you have all the 4 points, you simply calculate AD distance and or DC distance, two distances, and take their product. You will get the area. Dear student, this is all for today. I was planned to solve 8 past year exam question, but the lesson is getting lengthier, so I am winding this up over here. In next class, inshallah, we will solve some further past year exam question from coordinate geometry. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and also like, share, and subscribe this channel. Allah Hafiz.